Hey guys, just want to do a quick review on this laser pen, light, whatever you want to call it. I picked this up online, and just to give you a real quick story on how I got this, I'd been on vacation with my wife. We went to Mexico, and we were eating outside at a restaurant, and there were a bunch of kids out there too. The families were sitting together, and the kids were all just kind of playing in one area, and we were not too far from the kids. And I saw this laser shooting around. And I told my wife, make sure you don't look that way because I could tell this laser was not just a regular laser. It wasn't the one like this laser, for example, which you aim at your cat's feet and get them to go nuts with it. It clearly was a very different laser. The way it hit the rock, it was just very intense. Also, if you look at it, you could see that the laser was shooting real far into the night. It was just before night, so it was starting to get dark, not fully dark, and you could see the length of the beam was just crazy. I haven't seen a laser like that. I can't recall ever seeing a laser that strong in person. So we were cautious not to look at this thing, and I thought to myself, I'm like, how do kids, and I'm telling you, these kids were like 9 years old, something like that, 10 years old, and they were just shooting around, and there were other kids around, and I'm like, some irresponsible parents right there, because that thing could really roast your eye bad. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. And I thought to myself, they must have picked these up in Mexico somewhere. I know Mexico doesn't regulate as much as America does in with certain things. So I left it at that. Anyway, I got home back to the States. Week or two later, I just thought about it, and I said, "Hey, I wondered about that laser." And I looked online, and I found one that was similar in the pattern that I kept seeing the kids doing. So if you shoot it like this and you twist that head, it does different things. And I recall that I saw some pictures like that, and I said, let me order this. It was fairly inexpensive. I ordered one, I got it, and it worked right out the box. And I was so surprised at the strength of this thing. I mean, with the cap on, it's pretty cool, like for showing off and stuff like that. And it's fun because you could light your ceiling up. You can pull back and it'll like light up the whole ceiling because the scope just kind of widens out the further you go back. But really, the scary thing about this is when you take this top off. Like, I'm a little reluctant to even aim this at the camera because it goes towards my face, but the beam that it shoots out is just unreal. I don't think the camera gives it any justice at all. Like, here's your regular light, and keep in mind, I ordered this light. I got it on Wish.com, this specific light, and it was labeled as a high intensity, but to me, it seems pretty normal of the kind of laser pens that you would get at just a regular store. And if you look at the output on this one, it has a max wave or max output power of looks like greater than 5. Now this bad boy here, max output power of greater than 100. So this is saying, according to the label, that it's 20 times stronger. I'm willing to argue that it's even more stronger than this, because 20 times, this thing just, I'm telling you guys, when I go out at night and I shoot this, the beam is so strong that it literally, you can see the beam like it's a lightsaber. I mean, that's just how strong it is, but it's just infinite, because when you look and I try to aim it at the furthest house, let's say, or structure or sign or anything, the furthest that I can see, and it goes beyond that. So it goes farther than your eye will see. So anything that you can see, you're going to be able to shoot with this thing. I mean, that's how crazy it is. But on the same note, it's dangerous, So I lock this up in the gun safe. I don't want my kids messing with this thing, because I can guarantee you this will roast your eye. I mean, this is going to do some permanent damage for sure to your eye. So definitely handle this with caution and care, and lock it up somewhere safe. But what's cool about it is it has a rechargeable battery. It's not like this, your typical ones, a AA, AAA battery. This is rechargeable. I charged it one time. I've had it now for 3 months, and I haven't had to charge it again. So it holds charge really well. Just a real high quality little beast. As far as practical use, I really don't know what you would use this for besides it being just a cool gadget to have. But for example, my neighbors have a problem with pigeons on the roof. They put solar panels up, and the pigeons like to nest under the solar panels. So I just hit this on the roof a little bit, and they fly off. I'm cautious not to shoot it in their eye because I definitely think it could blind the pigeon or do some eye damage. So we don't want to do that. But I just shoot down on its feet, and it gets them to fly away. So there you go. There's one practical use for it. But definitely something worth the money. I paid like 15 bucks, 20 bucks for it. You would think something like this would be at least $100. It's real good quality. Nice little beast of a light. Anyways, just want to do a quick review for you guys out there. I'll find the link for this exact one, and I'll put it down in the comments if you want to pick one up for yourself. But you won't be disappointed. Just be safe with it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a thumbs up if it helped you out, and subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of reviews on just random things that I have that I like or I dislike. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.